Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to make roast chicken. It's a very easy and a delicious recipe. Along with this roast chicken we're also going to have some gravy. So the gravy is the liquid that comes out after we bake the chicken. So it's easy to make two dishes in one. And we are also going to make some vinegared onions. So this is sirke wali pyaz, and this is going to be the easier and the instant version of the vinegared onions. So if you want to see how we make our roast chicken, gravy and vinegared onions, let's watch the video. So for the roast chicken, here I have taken one whole chicken. This is around 1.2 kgs. Here I have the masalas. Here I have 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. You can increase or decrease according to your taste. Then I have 1 tablespoon of dhania powder, 2 tablespoons of jeera powder, cumin powder, and half tablespoon of haldi powder, turmeric powder, and 1.5 tablespoon of salt. When we mix this, you need to make sure that the taste of chili and salt will be a little more than what you would usually add to the curries, because our chicken will absorb the chili and salt. So these are the masalas. Here I have 3.5 tablespoons of curd. This is home set curd, you can use any. Then I have 2 large lemons here, and I have 3 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. And lastly, I have mustard oil. I'm going to use around 3 tablespoons of mustard oil. Do not skip mustard oil because it gives its own taste and its richness to the chicken. But if you don't have mustard oil, go ahead and use any oil that you use, or you can use ghee alternatively as well. Now to mix the masalas, I'm adding in all the dry masalas. The ginger garlic paste, the curd, and our lemon. And lastly, mustard oil. We're going to mix this well. Okay, that's done. Our masala is ready. At this point, do taste your masala and adjust the seasoning, as in the salt and chili accordingly. Now I have the chicken here, and I'm going to just poke in holes into the chicken. So just poke in holes into the holes like this, so that the masalas would be absorbed well by the chicken. So make sure that you have enough incisions made into the chicken. Okay, I'm going to turn the chicken as well, and then repeat the process on this side. Once this is done, I'm going to marinate the chicken with the masala. So I take the masala and I'm going to pour it, and I'm going to use my hands and rub the masala into the chicken. Need to make sure that every corner get the masala. You need to put it here as well. So you need to rub this in well. Okay. Now if you see, I've applied the masalas. Now if you see, the chicken is coated well with the masala. I'm going to transfer it into a baking dish. Place this into a baking dish. I'm going to pour all the masala on top of the chicken. We're not going to waste anything. Liquid from the chicken will give us a good gravy that we can dip in. Okay, I'm going to just pour all of it into it. Now I'm going to let this chicken get marinated for a minimum of 1 hour, or overnight in the refrigerator. So now if you don't have much time and you want to do it for lunch or for dinner, then you can go ahead and marinate it just for 1 hour and it will turn out fine. But it's highly recommended to marinate it overnight. But for now, I'm going to just marinate it for 1 hour. Now I'll see you after that in the refrigerator. Now our chicken has been marinating for the last 1 hour. Now we're going to bake this one. To bake it, we're going to preheat our oven at 220 degrees Celsius and bake it for 45 minutes at 220. Now after 45 minutes, we're going to take it out, turn it and bake it again. So now let's bake this for 45 minutes at 220. Now it's 45 minutes since we've baked this chicken. So I'm going to just turn it. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to take a little bit of the gravy from the side and then I'm going to rub it onto the chicken. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to bake it at 220 for another half an hour. Now the half an hour as well is done. Our chicken is ready. I'm going to just turn it around. Okay, and just for the top to get charred, I'm going to bake it at 220 for 10 minutes, just so that this portion is grilled well as well. So I'm going to bake this at 220 for 10 minutes. Now the chicken is done. We'll get to know that if the chicken is done when the flesh falls off easily from the bone. Now this one is ready, so I'm going to just move it onto a plate. It's hot, so you need to be careful. Okay, here it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little water into this and I'm going to just heat it so we get the gravy. So I'm going to keep this chicken aside. Now that our chicken is done, I want something to go with it. So I'm going to make vinegared onions, or what we call sirke wali pyaz, but this is the instant version of it. For that, here I've taken 3 medium onions and I've just thinly sliced it. And once I sliced it, I've just pressed it. So these will separate. So we just need to press this. Okay. Now to this, I'm going to add half cup of apple cider vinegar. Now you can use the other vinegar as well, but I have apple cider vinegar with me, so I'm using apple cider vinegar. So I've used half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of water, be 1 cup of water. I'm taking 1 heaped teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi. And I'm going to mix this. Okay, that's. Once I mix this, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of jaggery as well. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to just mix it and leave it aside for 15 to 20 minutes till the onions get soaked in. And that's it. Our vinegar onions are also ready. Now the pan with the gravy in it, what I did was I've added 1 cup of water into the pan and I've boiled it. Now when I boiled it, all the gravy that was stuck to the pan has come out, and we've got a gravy here. So I'm going to just move it to a pan, and we've got gravy ready as well. I've checked the seasoning and everything is perfect in this. You also check, and please do add any salt or chili if needed to this. Now I'm going to just pour it into a bowl. That's it guys, our roast chicken is ready. You see, it was not that difficult to make this. Now I'm going to serve this with some gravy that we made and some vinegared onions. And I'm also serving it with some boiled fresh corn, some cucumber sticks, sliced tomato, and some whole wheat naan bread. Now there is a recipe to this whole wheat naan bread which is already there on the channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Do check that out. So that's it guys, it's that simple to make our roast chicken and gravy and vinegared onions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and do let me know if you tried this recipe and if you liked it in the comment section below. I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, stay safe and stay happy and also healthy. Bye bye.